I'm Marc and I'm the founder of Black Oxygen Organics. Some of you have tried the products. Some of you want to try the products. Just to give you a little bit of background of myself, I started as an orthotherapist 30 years ago, and orthotherapy is a holistic approach to healing musculoskeletal problems. So my passion was always inflammation and pain. So back when I first started, my mother had 2 aesthetic schools, and we were always looking for innovative treatments and innovative products. And one year we went to Germany and we stumbled upon this black mud. And the people there were using it to treat inflammation and pain. So I decided to bring it back into Canada and started using it in my patients. And I was raised in Northern Ontario. And for those of you who know that, there's a lot of bogs out there. And this particular mud, this particular product comes from bogs, or, you know, a better slang word would be a swamp. And I used to go bullfrog hunting in swamps, and I used to dig into 5 feet of mud. And I said to myself, we have the same products here in Canada. So I researched 63 bogs from Northern Ontario to Rivière-du-Loup in Quebec. And I stumbled upon this one here in Moose Creek, Ontario. And it has the highest level of this very unique ingredient that we're all talking about called fulvic acid. And fulvic acid comes from decomposed plants, because that's what bogs are all about. A swampland is decomposed plant matter. We call it peat in the agricultural world. Now, this peat decomposes for over 30,000 years old. And this bog here in Moose Creek, Ontario, is one of the oldest, because we are considered the Ottawa Valley. And it used to be a Champlain Ocean way, way back after the Ice Age. And so it renders very unique ingredients. Now, out of that, of course, decomposing matter, you have fulvic acid. But you have all of the minerals and vitamins and phytohormones that the plants produced while they were living, because they took the energy from the sun and they transformed that into nutrients. And these nutrients are now bioavailable through what you also were introduced this summer about the cap and what we're all drinking. So this fulvic acid has therapeutic values, and there's actually 5 therapeutic values of this particular product. The number 1, of course, is anti-inflammatory. One of the most powerful, natural anti-inflammatory in the world is fulvic acid. And so you have in your possession the ability to manage and reduce all of what is causing inflammation in your body because of that particular benefit. The second benefit that this fulvic acid does for you is that it regenerates cell tissue. And what that means, another scientific name would be antioxidant. An analogy to antioxidant is if you cut an apple in 2 and you put it on your counter, what happens to it? Well, if you leave it there, it turns brown. And that's what oxidation does. Now, the same thing occurs into your body. You're oxidizing. So the oxidization increases the aging process. And by drinking fulvic acid, or wrapping yourself in fulvic acid, or taking baths in fulvic acid, you're actually reducing the scavages of aging by creating an antioxidant. That's a very powerful benefit for us. Now, also other venues to oxidization is that it actually stimulates the longevity genes. So we're actually reducing the aging process. We can stay younger longer. And if we push the science in nanotechnology, we can actually stop the aging process. So that's in the future. But we can definitely see a change when we start taking it on a regular basis. The third benefit is a hormone balancer. Now, you see, in this bog, there's over 1,500 plants, and plants have male and female origins, and they produce their own phytohormones or phytohormones. Now, when they died and they decompose, these hormones are found in the bog. And so there are phytohormones in this product that actually regulates your own hormones. It actually stimulates the pineal gland, which is a third eye, and the pituitary gland, and it actually stimulates the whole glandular system. So if you have any imbalances in hormones, A perfect example is women with menstrual problems, hot flashes, mood swings, cramping. All of this can be regulated when we take fulvic acid. Again, either liquid internally through a bathing mechanism or even wrapping yourself in it. So that's another very powerful benefit. The fourth one is chelation of heavy metals. We live in a toxic world. Well, let's not kid ourselves. We look at our environment, we look at the news, we're trying to get rid of the carbon, we're trying to get rid of the pollution. We live in an environment where we are absorbing these chemicals in the form of heavy metal. So we take it in the environment. We also take it in foods. We also take it in preservatives and colorings and plastics and all this. And so we're always toxic as far as heavy metal content. This product actually chelates, and chelating means binding these heavy metals and releasing them into either your sweat, your feces, or your urine. And that product, the fulvic acid, helps bind the heavy metal out of your body. So it chelates heavy metal out of your body. So we have a great detox product that I'm going to talk to you about a little later about detoxing. And we need to detox at least twice a year. It's like changing the oil in your car. If you change the oil in your car, why are you doing it? You want to do it because you want to keep that car for a longer period of time. Well, we never think of detoxing ourselves. And chelating heavy metal is an important part of detoxing at least twice a year. And so if we get into that custom of detoxing twice a year and getting rid of heavy metal, of course we're going to live longer, but not only we're going to live longer, we're going to live healthier. And so that benefit is essential to stay healthy. And the last but not least benefit is fulvic acid is an adaptogen. An adaptogen is actually something that helps your body create immune. So you become immune to your environment. So what it does, it actually increases your immune system. It helps produce more white blood cells or lymphocytes. And by doing so, whatever environment you're in, it adapts to your body to it. So it actually strengthens your body to the environment in which you live in. And so those are the 5 essential benefits of fulvic acid that we find in this more mud that are also in this Canadian bog. And by the way, back in 1996, we were recognized as being one of the highest levels of fulvic acid in the world. And we find over 36% of fulvic acid in our bogs. Now we look at Germany, and we look at Austria, we look at all the other worlds, we're in between 4 and 11%. So a lot of people are looking at our bogs for agriculture and other means, but we are very, very inclined in discovering and creating more products that are based on our health. And so what I want to talk about, of course, is the fulvic acid in the form of a cap. Now, I think you were all introduced to this particular cap, where now it's available in liquid form, and you can actually put it on a bottle. And I think everybody knows about that, but you know, this is what becomes if we put a cap on the bottle and you deliver the fulvic acid into the water. As soon as you do that, you're creating 45% more oxygen. Not only are you getting the 5 benefits that I mentioned before, but the carbon that goes into the hydrogen creates oxygen. And you got to drink this within the hour to get that energy boost. So it acts like an energy drink without the sugar, the taurine, or the caffeine. So if you drink this in the afternoon, you're getting that energy boost. It's very, very powerful. So the other product that we have, I want to talk about, and a lot of people are asking, is the mud bath. The first product that I created way back in 1987 was this pine bath. This was my first product. And this product is a bath product. And this was created for people that have inflammation and have pain. You simply put all of this particular product, which is 100 gram, in a normal tub, and you pour the water while you're in the tub, because you got to bring this water really, really hot. And the only way you can bring it as hot as you can is that when you're laying in the tub. And I say that because the water temperature has to be higher than your body because it acts as osmosis. And what that means is that this particular product, the humic acid and the fulvic acid that's in the product, will penetrate through your skin, go into your bloodstream, and stimulate production of natural endorphins. What are endorphins? Well, what is morphine? We give morphine to pain to kill the pain. Well, endorphins give you that sense of well-being. It gives you that getting rid of pain. And so when you lie in this for 20 minutes, you have to take a 20-minute rest after. But I can guarantee you that during that 20 minutes, your pain is going to go away. Your inflammation is also going to start being managed. Now, this is fully hydrosoluble. This is completely diluted. It's 0.01 micron. So it doesn't stain, doesn't clog. You can put it in a jacuzzi. You can put it in a whirlpool tub. It won't damage it. Of course, the water will be black. That's the only drawback. And a lot of people say, oh, my God, I'm going to be dirty. Well, you're not going to be dirty. You actually come out of the tub and dry yourself up, put your house coat on or a nice towel or a wool blanket, and relax for half an hour. This is going to be fantastic. So why do we with pine? Well, pine as an essential oil has therapeutic values being anti-rheumatic. So if I combine a painkiller, an anti-inflammatory, and an anti-rheumatic, this is a very powerful product for everybody that has muscular skeletal problems or inflammation caused by arthritis, rheumatism, osteoporosis, an injury, or just being, aches and pains. When you do this on a regular basis, you are going to get rid of pain. Now, we also developed different baths. The next one is a lavender bath. Now, the lavender, of course, has different therapeutic values. This is lavender officinalis. And one of the virtues, of course, is to bring down the nervous by the nervous system. So if you suffer from any sleep disorders, nervousness, you're stressed, you have psoriasis, eczema, this bath is for you. It's going to help you sleep. Now, if you have children that have high tension, attention deficit syndrome, this is a fantastic product for them also. Now, the lavender is also very soothing on skin irritation. So this is also a fantastic product for after sunbathing. If you go down south or summer months, you can take a mud bath after sunbathing. It actually regenerates the cell tissue, like one of the benefits that I mentioned earlier. And the lavender will soothe the redness and the irritation caused by sun. So if you have psoriasis or eczema or any type of dermatitis, this mud bath's for you, okay? The third one, of course, that we created was chocolate. Now, chocolate is good to eat. We all agree on that, but not very good for our health. But when we put it in a mud bath, this is cacao extract. And it has phospholipids. Chocolate is hydrating. Lipids is fat. So when you take a bath in chocolate and mud, you're hydrating the skin. So in the winter months, when we heat our homes, it's nice to hydrate the skin. So you can take a chocolate mud bath. It also works on the theobromine that's in the chocolate. Actually gets rid of the cravings. So if you have cravings and you're on a weight loss program, we do recommend chocolate mud baths because it gets rid of cravings, okay? The fourth mud bath is the detox mud bath. The detox mud bath was created for the chelating properties. Remember I mentioned about heavy metal and how we need to detox twice a year. Well, this is the product that we use to detox. This actually has different essential oils, and it also we added sulfur. And sulfur increases or induces more sweating. And we have now know through research that 6% of the sweat after taking a mud bath is in the form of heavy metal, lead, mercury, PCBs, phthalates. All of these are coming out of your sweat. So this is a detox mud. It also has wintergreen, menthol, eucalyptus. It's also great for athletes and aches and pains. And it also can be joint with the pine bath. So this is the last mud bath. And that's the lineup of the mud baths. It's very easy to use. They're also available in the 1 liter bath bottles, and the cap is the same size as the small bath. So they're available. They're all available in the 1 liters, and I suggest you try one of them. And of course, trying them is believing them. But I can tell you that the retention on this, once you try this, and even men that are listening that are not bath takers, once you start taking a bath in mud, you are going to become a bath taker. I can guarantee you that, because the retention on men is higher in baths with pine bath than women. And 80% of men will take a pine bath. I've got testimonials of men pouring a bath for their wives. That's incredible now. That's amazing. I mean, a lot of men will not say that out loud, but I can tell you we have the statistics. So we have 2 mud baths. We also have, for the cell regenerating purposes, we have 2 facial masks. We want natural mask and a chocolate mask. Well, I'll talk about the natural mask because this is the hydrating mask that every woman should have and do at least once a week to hydrate their skin. Now, more mud is cell regenerating. It'll regenerate the cell tissue, but it'll also produce natural collagen. And collagen is the ingredient that keeps your skin elastic, gets rid also of the wrinkles. And the mud also will do a non-surgical facelift. So if you actually let it dry, you get that facelift effect. So if you're going out, ladies, you can do a mask a couple of hours before, and you're going to look 20 years younger, okay? The natural mask was created for skin problems, especially acne-prone skins. There's 3 types of acne. There's juvenile acne, there's hormonal acne, and digestive acne. In this product, we've incorporated essential oils, which are oils for treating the liver, treating the hormones, and lemon as an antibacterial. So this is actually a mask that you treat with. If you have acne-prone skin, you use this product every day until you regenerate the skin tissue. And this is a therapy mask. This is not something that you're going to use just once in a while. You're actually going to use this until blemishes and your acne goes away. If you have hydration problem, you're going to use the chocolate mask. Now, after any of these masks that you've applied, once you remove it, you're going to use the Hydromore cream. Now, this cream is a hydrating cream that contains lavender, aloe vera, vitamin E, and 2 trace minerals, zinc and magnesium. This product is hydration. This product is also used as a day cream. This is my day cream. I use this every day in the morning. And you can also use it all over your body after a mud bath for hydration, okay? We have another cream. This is a very powerful cream. This has got a red label on it. And the reason why it's red, it's because there's capsaicin. And what is capsaicin? Well, it's actually a pepper. It's a red pepper. It's one of the most powerful pepper in the world, and that creates heat. So this is like A535 on turbo. This is like Tiger Balm on steroids. This is a product that is not sold in stores, and the reason for it is that when you apply this product on the skin, your skin is going to get red and it's going to heat up. And a lot of people think, oh my God, I'm having an allergic reaction. In essence, it's exactly what I want. So if I bring the blood up to the surface and I create heat, well, I can drain the lactic acid buildup in the muscle tension. And it also reduces the crystallization of uric acid, which is causing arthritis and rheumatism. And the uric acid crystallization usually starts in the small joint. So if we apply this on the hands or on the feet, it melts down the crystals of uric acid, and the joints have more mobility and the pain goes away. Trick to the trade here in Ottawa or in our area, whether it's very cold, when I go skiing, I put this in my feet, no socks, in my boots. And I'm the only one that doesn't go into the shack to warm up. This is a very powerful product, and it's only used locally. You can't put that on all your back. There's also an essential oil, citronella, which is in this product that'll reduce the effect on fair skins, on blondes and redheads and fair skins. It'll reduce that effect. There's also another ingredient called methyl nicotinate, and that's a skin irritant. Now, if I'm wanting to really irritate the skin with a red pepper, this is a powerful product, okay? Now, if you have any pain or inflammation, I tell you, this is the product to use, okay? We also have 3 exfoliants. Exfoliating is an important component before bathing. We have to get rid of the dead skin before taking a bath if you really want the full effect of the absorption of fulvic acid. So we have 3 scrubs, and we're pretty proud of these scrubs because we're the only scrubs on the market that is hydrating. Because a scrub is usually made with salt or sugar, and they clog and they dehydrate the skin. This product is made with hemp oil, and the pumice is our exfoliator. And of course, we've incorporated fulvic acid, but it adds hemp oil and hydrating. So you don't need to shower if you don't want to do it. You can do it in the morning to exfoliate, but we have 3 of them. We have one that is lavender, we have one eucalyptus rosemary, and we have one lemon. So this is great for pedicures and great for skin problems because it's antibacterial. This is the rosemary, and eucalyptus is very powerful for aches and pain, and of course lavender for skin problems. If you have psoriasis or eczema and we prescribe the bath, a lavender bath, you can scrub with the lavender and then take the lavender bath. And tell you, this treatment for psoriasis or eczema is fantastic. And you finish with the Hydromore cream, okay? Well, these are very powerful products. We sell them all over the world. We're in 17 different countries. We sell into the spa and wellness industry. And when the consumers start using it, they are hooked on it. And we're really proud to be associated with you guys as a member. And we really want to educate all of you on how to use it. And tonight was just an introduction, but I hope that I can be a part of a series of different training programs where we can talk about a certain disease or a certain ailment and work on it. And so, folks, this was a great opportunity for me again to talk about my mud, and I invite you to try it. Trying it is believing it, and trust me when I say this. Once you're on this, you will see a change. You will see a change in your health. You will see a change in your own energy, and it'll make a forceful habit to go out and talk about it.